Okay, good morning, Miss. Now I will re-explain what I've learned from the first week of uh, database modeling. Right. So the first one is Introduction to Database. This is the title for the first week material. And what will I really re-explain is the basic concept and definitions, and then traditional database processing, database approach, and database lifecycle. Next, the difference between data, database, and information. Data is raw, unprocessed facts and figures. It's the smallest unit of information and often meaningless until it is interpreted. Information is a processed, organized, or structured data that has meaning and context. And then finally, database, an organized collection of data stored, and then they turn into into information from raw data. Next one is example. Here it is. This is data, and this is summarized data. Next one is metadata. So metadata are usually called data about data. They provide context information about the actual data, making it easier to for us to understand, organize, and even manage. So this is the metadata here: name, age, gender, height, and then this is the data. Next one is traditional file processing system. What are they? It's an old method of storing and managing data. That's basically it. It's replaced by DBMS. We'll talk about that soon. The disadvantages are program data dependence, duplication of data, limited data sharing, lengthy development time, and excessive program maintenance. Next one is database approach. We got three here: data models, and then inside data models there are entity and attributes. So data models are graphical systems used to capture relationship in databases, and then entity is an object that is identified and stored in a database. It can be a person, place, event, or concept. And then finally, attribute is a property or characteristic of an entity. So this entity and attribute are relatable. Next one is relational databases. Relational database are databases that represent data as a collection of tables in which all data relationships are represented by common values in related tables. Here, attributes and entities come to play. An entity becomes a table, and its attributes are the column of the table. Each row in the table is a specific instance of the entity. And then here, like I've previously mentioned before, DBMS, Database Management System. Relational databases is hard to make by hand, hence programmers made a software which is this Database Management System. The DBMS is a software that helps you create, manage, and interact with databases. That's basically it. So it acts as an interface between the user and the database. Next one, DBMS advantages. We got 10 here. I'm just gonna say the first three: program data dependence, plan data redundancy, improve data consistency. Then the disadvantages, if we can compare the disadvantages of this compared to the disadvantages of traditional file processing system, is not so much of a difference. Next is the database lifecycle. So we got planning, analysis, design, implementation, and then maintenance. Then after that, it goes back all around. So this one is planning. It has two steps: enterprise modeling and conceptual modeling. Here is the analysis, the description. Next one is analysis. This step's purpose is to analyze the business situation thoroughly to determine requirements. And that's it. Next one, the design. Also, this one has two steps again: logical design and physical design. Oh crap. We can see here, this step's purpose is to elicit and structure all information requirements. Next, implementation. This is the second final step. The step's purpose is to write programs, build databases, test and install new system, train users, and finalize documentation. Here are the things to do in this step. Next one, the final one. The final step's purpose is to monitor the operation and usefulness of the system and to repair and enhance the system. So this is the final one before ending the database lifecycle. And this is the steps we can see here. And thank you for listening. Here is the references I use from Geeks for Geeks. Thank you.